Projected Super Bowl contenders don't surrender 48 points on opening day to a divisional opponent. Time for Saints football.
It's time to talk Saints football with the one and only Stephen Wiley.
Hi, I'm Steve Wiley. Welcome to 70 Seconds of Saints. You know, Sam always congratulates me because we usually knock this thing out in one take. Not today. Had to start over. I got so beside myself that I completely lost my train of thought and where I was going. There's no really good thing to say about last Sunday's game against Tampa. It was an unmitigated disaster. Turnovers, penalties, defense that was like, what was that? 48 points. That's the highest point total they have ever surrendered to Tampa Bay. Now they are 0-1 in the division. And people were talking about Super Bowl. Got some work to do to get this thing turned around. I will tell you what. You know, the only person who impressed me was Alvin Kamara. And I wore my jersey for the game. And, of course, afterwards had to wash it to wash off the loss. Okay. Enough fretting and dwelling on that. Somebody got some nitroglycerin handy. All right. So, this Sunday, back home in the Superdome again. Cleveland Browns, perennial doormats of the league, should be a cakewalk, right? After last week, I'm taking nothing for granted. We'll be right back.
And now it's time for Steve Wiley's Pick of the Week.
Okay. Last year, the first two games of the season, I picked victories, and the Saints lost. Somebody jokingly said, Steve, you need to pick them to lose the rest of the season, and I did. And like I told you last week, the rest of the season, I picked them to lose every week. They wound up with an 11-5 regular season record and a divisional championship. Now, there's something I want to make very clear. I've mentioned this before. 70 Seconds of Saints is nothing but the musings of a fan. Matter of fact, before my girlfriend and I met, she saw an episode of 70 Seconds of Saints and said to herself, this guy's crazy. She may have a point. I'm sure she has a point. All right, back to the matter at hand. Cleveland Browns, Sunday in the Superdome. Saints are going to get destroyed. I'm not going to predict they're going to surrender 48 points because that happened last week. So let's say 32. 32-7, okay? I'm Steve Wiley. Thanks for joining us for 70 Seconds of Saints.